In our last video, we looked at turquoise. Well, turquoise's complementary colour is coral, and we like to describe the relationship between the two by using the analogy of the sea. So imagine a beautiful Mediterranean turquoise sea. What grows on the ocean bed is a living, breathing organism of this fragile coral. And yet, when the sea gets polluted, the coral dies.
So what Kath's really going on about here is the importance of emotions in the workplace and anywhere really, and how difficult that can be at times. That can be unacceptable to display certain feelings, and so people suppress them. But what we know is that they'll still come out, so they're hidden beneath the surface, but they sort of leak out at really inopportune moments. So you feel a complete prat, but you also have a negative impact on those around you.
Another way of knowing this is true is you might have ever sometimes wondered, my God, I'm turning into one of my parents.
So really another way of looking at this is in terms of the systems and organisations is to question some of the assumptions, because the change is a constant. But you know, when you're in that place and somebody's going, well, we've done this before, or I just totally disagree with this, or what about that, and what about the other? And as a leader, you're thinking, well, if we don't get on, we're never going to get this finished. And I've got an agenda and I've got a time scale I'm working towards. And so your automatic, unthought through reaction is to get them to be quiet, to stop them in their tracks so that you can progress and move forward. And what
we found is it's none of that really. It's actually allowing it. It's allowing all of the people in the system to be heard, but more than anything, it's outing those fears, because actually it's only by bringing up and allowing discussion of that there's a way forward, because people can then find their way back to the whole. They can find their sense of belonging back to a system that's in change or in transition.
So what it's saying is rather than fearing conflict and trying to avoid it, we're saying actually embrace it, because it's the first step towards change. So that's the first thing. And I think another way of understanding coral is to look at how it's made up. It's composed of two colours, yellow and pink. And yellow for us, in many ways, and in this instance, represents fear and confusion. And we've all felt that, but actually it doesn't help and it doesn't illuminate what's going on. Alternatively, pink is all about love. And we're always at that choice. Do we come from fear or love?
So coral's biggest lesson is a lesson in integration. And what Kate was referring to, you get conflict in a system, you also get conflict internally. You know, it's the head or the heart, the feelings or the thoughts. And those two parts of us, which voice are we going to listen to? And of course, what coral's job is to harmonise and to bring both of those parts into alignment so that we can embody that wisdom in the body.
That's it. And I guess that takes to two sort of final thoughts from me, really. One is that this is only possible when we allow ourselves to become vulnerable. And we can only do that when we have a level of emotional resilience in ourselves. So then we can hold a range of different perspectives. But it's also coming from that a belief that everyone is naturally creative, resourceful and whole, which is the mantra we have for coral in our book.
And it's not lost on me that at the moment there's an awful lot of interest in this subject of mental health, with World Mental Health Day and Prince Harry, obviously the big patron out there supporting all of this stuff. But maybe there's a message in that we're still trying to do it from the head rather than actually to bring the issue back to, it's about emotional health, and emotional health starts with the feelings which come from the body.
Absolutely.